Hello and welcome to a very difficult time trial tournament. First, let's talk about track limits. You need to test this for yourself. Right there, I didn't get a penalty. You only need one tire on track. So here I'm testing my limits some more. Obviously that's too much. Then you go and you test the same thing at the next corner and try to figure out how you're going to drive this. That's too much. So you can have one tire off track. Obviously you'd have to have two on at some point, but I'm just going to show you this. So let's just back up here. Okay, right now I'm not getting a penalty, and just take a look at the overhead. Three tires off track. Interesting, hey? Now for this car, whatever your steering sensitivity is, drop it by 2 or 3 notches. I usually run steering sensitivity 0, so I've just got to keep it at 0. There's a very narrow window to drive this car in. Otherwise, you'll get oversteer and understeer. It's a very difficult car to master. So right here, you wouldn't believe how much little tweaking I'm doing to get through that first chicane that way. And I'm actually capable of 0.18 to 0.2 faster than I just did. I'm kind of frustrated because I'm capable of a faster time. This is really good. Now, taking 2 tires off track like this increases your braking distance. So you've got to really know what you're doing here. These are very short braking points. Now watch very closely. By the way, we're going to go through this again. Watch very closely. At the Ascari chicane, I get on the brakes for a bit, and then I take 2 tires off track just a bit. Okay, there you go, just a little. That's just to increase trajectory or to get a better race line through the chicane. You need to have this car really straight when you get back on that throttle, or it's just going to go away from you. Parabolica here, I over-braked it a little bit, you can tell, but still, this is really good. Currently, as of right now, this is the 41st time in the world. Should be safe for the rest of the week. It's pretty high in the group. I am capable of 3 or 4 tenths more, but this is pretty good. So let's go through this again, and this time looking at those braking points and acceleration points. So as I approach this first distance marker, there's 2 white lines on the track, and I'm braking at the second white line, right about at that point. I'm on the throttle pretty early. My car's pretty straight. See, I'm driving pretty far over into the grass, and then you keep it far over to the right. Look at this. Look how far you can go. I'm so close to that wall. Shockingly. Then, when I'm on the brakes here, just before this line, I only take 2 tires off track for a bit. Again, I need a better trajectory, a better race line. Real straight through that. That's pushing it as far as you can off track there. This is really short. You could probably just lift there for a bit. I'm in the habit of braking. This is a slightly longer braking point than the last one. Not very long, but if you don't brake enough, you're going to plow off track. It won't steer. Same with the Ascari chicane. If you don't brake enough at the exit of the chicane, it's just going to plow, meaning it won't steer. It's just going to go straight. Interesting how this car works. So at a certain speed, you can thrash back and forth all you want, and you can't lose traction. Very interesting. By the way, did you know this is one of the highest earning cars in the game as far as endless endurance racing? Watch on the right, there's an overhead structure, like a square thing there. That's kind of where I want to get back to the throttle. Melbourne. You can run an endless endurance race at Melbourne in this car with no off-track cuts. It's difficult. I'm going to show you a video in a couple of seconds. The link will be there. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope this helps you. Please like and subscribe, hit the bell, drop a comment. It all helps my channel. And I'll see you out there on the track.